Hey dudes, John here, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. And I got Liam right there behind me watching YouTube. Hi. Oh, there's a hummingbird outside the window. Do you see him, Liam? He flew by. Anyways, dudes, welcome back to another tutorial video. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about hi, Liam. The new launcher for Minecraft and how to install mods using the launcher, and also mods for 1.14.3 as well. The very few that there are out there, but we're going to be talking about those regardless. And I'm at the very end of this video. Actually, I'm going to be answering questions from the last like 20 or so comments on the previous installing mods on a Minecraft. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. But first off, the first couple things you need to do before you even get started installing mods is the first one, you need to make sure your computer is updated. If you haven't updated your computer in a really long time, make sure you update all the security stuffs and everything else just to make sure that the computer is safe. So everybody's biggest concern is this safe? And the background's being goofball. And it is safe as long as your computer is up to date. Another thing that you need to do is whatever version you want to play modded, like say you want to play the 1.12.2, you need to run a vanilla version of that through the launcher before you even get started. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. You go ahead and like select the version you want to run and say play and let it actually get to the load screen. So if I'm going to play 1.14.3, I'm going to press play. But if I've never played it before on the computer, I have to do this. If you've played it before, then don't worry about it. Just go ahead and skip ahead a little bit and go into the actual tutorial. But this is a requirement. Minecraft, specifically Forge, requires a version to run off of, and it needs a vanilla version to run off of. And we're going to get to this load screen right here. And as soon as you see the load screen, like it wants to play where you can actually load a game, load a world like this, you're good to go. All right. So you can actually close this out. Minecraft does need to be closed in order for you to be to install mods into the folders. So this part right here needs to be shut down as well. But I just wanted to kind of go over this loader really fast. It's really simple, actually. I really like it, actually, compared to the previous one. I like the one generation ago, and I like this one better. And then you can load whatever versions happen to be installed on your loader, and then you can go to installations up here, and you can see what's installed. You can see I have a bunch of versions installed, and if you want to remove one, like let's get rid of Forge 1.8.9, I can just click on these little 3 buttons next to where it says play, and I can say either duplicate this, which there's no real need to do that, or delete. I can delete it. I can remove it. All right, so that one's gone. That's easy to delete. And if you want to add one, you just click up here the very top left corner where it says the plus sign and it says new. You can just add one. You can name the install. Always name it. If you want to name it something in particular, like if we're going to load up Forge, you could do latest snapshot release 1.4.3. You can name it 1.14.3. If it's a hi, freaking pops up my kids, man. If it's Forge, I'll usually put Forge in front of it, so that way I know it's Forge. You can see, as you can see over here, I'll put Forge 1.12.2 or Forge 1.13.2. That way I know it's a Forge version of it. Or if it's standard, I just put the number on there, or version 1, because there's version 1. Kids, man. Anyway, so Optifine and Vivecraft and all that other good stuff that I have installed on mine, but I'm going to show you guys how to install mods at this point. So now, as soon as once those are installed, you can actually go in through it and load that version of Minecraft up. Like if I wanted to play 1.9, I would just say 1.9 and say create, and it automatically creates it for me. It'll be at the very bottom, and if I go to play, then I could go ahead and select 1.9 and it'll be at the very bottom right there. And I'll play that if I want to load, especially if I want to load Forge for this or load mods on this, I'll have to run this at least one time like I just showed you guys. And in the near future, they're going to be adding skins. That's going to be kind of cool, kind of like the Bedrock thing. And then patch notes, whatever the most current updates are, they'll show you all the patch notes. I like this a lot better than the previous launcher. It's a little more intuitive. It's a lot more streamlined, and the graphics look really nice. So I kind of dig that all together. Okay, so go ahead and close that out, and let's go ahead and jump into our window. If you guys don't have Minecraft in general and you guys want to get Minecraft, buy Minecraft through just Minecraft.net. I don't make anything off of this. This is just the safest, easiest place to get the Java edition of Minecraft. If you want Bedrock, check in the description below. I have a link to that as well, where you can go through and you can pick up Bedrock for that. There's a link down below for this as well. And you can go ahead and buy the Java edition. Is the only moddable edition of Minecraft. You can modify Bedrock as I smack my microphone. It's really just a rewrite of the existing game. You see a lot of modded maps, I guess, through realms. You can do that, I suppose. That's entirely a different thing than what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and start off with the basics. One of the very first things that you're going to need to install before you install Forge, if you have not done so already. If your system's already up to date, you don't need to do this. Go to java.com and download the most current version of Java. If you feel uncomfortable installing Java, you're going to skip the rest of this tutorial and just play some vanilla Minecraft or go into Bedrock. It doesn't really deal with this. Minecraft runs on Java anyhow. So when you install Minecraft, it installs an instance of Java on your machine no matter what. A lot of games do that, actually. And this particular, and particularly with Forge, it needs the most current version or a specific version based on your operating system for Java. So let's go ahead and go into actual mods. To install mods on Minecraft, there are a few options. For 1.14.3, the latest release of Minecraft, there is a Forge version. However, there are few mods for this version of Minecraft. I'll show you in a second. There's really not much for Forge 1.14.3. The last version that had a ton of mods on it was 1.12.2. You can get most every mod you can imagine for this version of Minecraft. And it's probably my most favorite version of Minecraft because it's the latest, but you can run things like Sky Factory. You could run things like Vein Miner and Witchery and Botanica, and it's so many mods. I mean, seriously, like hundreds of really good, fun mods to use under 1.12.2. And if you want even more mods, you just go a little bit older. A lot of mod makers stopped making mods for a while, so this is why we have less and less as time goes on. But we're going to see a spike in mods very soon because we see Minecraft starting to boom again, and I absolutely love that fact that everybody jumped ship for a while and they went to other games. I won't specify which ones, and those same people are coming right back, and it's fantastic. And I'm really, really quite excited that the community is growing again. Not that Minecraft died. It actually kept on continuously growing. It outgrew every game that in existence, but it's going back to even what it used to be, which is fantastic. Enough chit chat. Let's go into downloading mods. We're already download mods. You can either download the recommended or download the latest. I always download the latest because a lot of mod developers will go through the effort of making sure theirs is updated for the most current version or later. So if this updates a week from now, it'll at least be for this version. I'm running Windows. If you are running Windows on your computer, you will install from here. If you are running on Mac, you will install this where it says installer in the bottom right here. On the newer versions, like on 1.14.3, there is no Windows version. You will just install the installer on that. For the sake of installing something new, we'll go ahead and install the newest and latest and greatest installer. And I'll show you the lack of mods for that in a second. So I'll click on installer, and it's going to ask me where I want to download this. And I'm going to save it to this folder here. I already have it saved on here, so I'm going to have to rewrite it. And it should give me the little blinky on the very bottom saying, yes, we downloaded it for you, or you're good to go. Okay, so previously it jumped page to another page that had a countdown on it, and you had to skip and bypass a bunch of stuff, and it was really, really shady. They got rid of that. Did they do it on the older pages? Hold on. I'm very, very curious now. So on the older pages, if I click Windows Installer, oh no, it's going to let me do it. Oh my goodness, they listened. This is fantastic. So they added a bunch more ads on the page, but those are fine. Advertising is okay. I never knock anybody for advertising. All the advertising on the page. It used to jump to another page that was super, super sketchy, and you had to wait for a skip icon. You no longer have to do that. Oh my goodness, you guys at these guys, these developers have been working their tails off trying to get the latest versions of Forge out. And they did so, and they did a fantastic job at it. And I really, really appreciate all the work and all the hard work and effort that they put into this. And it's fantastic. It took them a while to get 1.13 out. And then as soon as that came out, everything else after that came through fairly quickly because they had to rewrite the entire software, which was a lot of work. Trust me, I used to program for a living, and I don't like doing it anymore. So I appreciate everything these guys do. I really, really do. Anyway, so they made it a lot easier. There you go. Okay, so that's an easy step. I don't have to worry about much of anything other than clicking download and remember the folder you put it in. I put mine in my downloads folder, and that's a fantastic, oh my goodness, you have no idea. I'm like so thrilled that they skipped that step. Okay, so now we have Forge downloaded. We can install Forge. Let's go into our folders. Let's go into our downloads. Forge 1.14. There it is. I have so many versions of Forge on here. It's ridiculous. All right, we're going to go ahead and install it. Mine's a Java icon, and it's fine. It used to be this little icon here. I don't think they've updated it recently, so that's fine. It's not a big deal. And I want to install, I'm going to minimize this window back here. If you can see on my little window that I have the mod system installer here, I want to install the client. If you want to set up a server, that's an entirely different video. We're not doing that right now. We're just doing the client for just regular own local play. So here we go. We're going to say OK. And it's got a few more steps. Since 1.13, it's got a few more steps. It's got a little bit more to write. And remember, it has to attach to that instance of 1.14 that we've already launched. So, all right, successfully installed client profile Forge for version 1.14.3. And then the Forge version of the Forge. Anyway, it downloaded 13 libraries for this latest version of Minecraft. It used to only download 3 to 4. I think 4 in some cases. Anyway, so that's fantastic. So there we go. We have it installed. If it gives you an error right there, try another version of Forge. For whatever reason, maybe something failed, or try deleting that version and downloading a new one. Maybe something got corrupt in the download process. That does happen. And then give it a go. And if it fails at that point, hit me up in the comments section and we'll see if we can figure it out. Anyway, so we downloaded Forge, we installed Forge, we downloaded all of our updates. Now let's go find mods. Let's go into mods. And my favorite place for mods is Curseforge.com. A lot of the mod places, actually, a lot of the other mod websites, link right back to here. And you can see that there are mods for a reasonable amount of games, actually. Like Kerbal. I didn't realize that they had mods for that. World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Terraria. I had no idea there was 546 mods. However, there are 47,000 mods for the game of Minecraft. So we're going to click on Minecraft, and it's going to take us over to the mod packs automatically. Mod packs are an entire different thing than mods. And those I have another video for. I'll put a link in the description below where you can go and watch the mod pack installation video. It's a lot easier. It's a lot more straightforward than this. So let's go ahead. And it wouldn't sound like it would be, but it is. So we're going to click on mods. The very top menu over here, we're going to see, it's going to say bucket plugins, mod packs, customizations, add-ons, and it'll say mods. And I want to click on mods. And now all the mods will load. All of the mods. Now we want to install mods specifically for 1.14.3. You're going to see how few there are. I'm going to select that here in the version selector. All right, so here's the thing. A lot of these mods are written for a different launcher. However, they will work with Forge. Gravestones is only actually made for 1.12. It doesn't really work for 1.14.3, so I don't know why that's on here. Waddles, it adds penguins. If you like penguins, there's penguins. More tombstones. Quicker leaf decay. It makes leaves decay faster, I suppose. Another map, Zero's map. I can't never pronounce that name right, but it's been around for a really long time. And it displays nearby world terrain and everything else. It's kind of a cool map. Game stages. So there are pages upon pages upon pages. That the problem with them is a lot of them will claim that they've been updated for this version and they'll show up in the search, but most of them won't work. And it's unfortunate because I really want, last mods that will actually work. So last updated mob catcher, Like if I click on Mob Catcher right here, this was created recently and updated 2 hours ago. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to download it. We're going to download Mob Catcher because that sounds like fun. I just clicked on the download up here. If you click on install, it's going to install the Twitch launcher because Twitch owns Curseforge. So I'm not installing that. I already have it installed on my computer, so I don't need to. It's a good thing to install. That's how you get your mod packs, actually, is through there. It makes life a lot easier. Okay, so I have a couple mods. Let's go ahead and dump those into our mods folder. So I'm go ahead and minimize that folder. I'm going to go ahead and push. I'm going to find our mods folder. In order to do that, I'm going to hit the Windows, which is a little window looking. It's got 4 little window squares. Right between on my keyboard is between the Control and Alt to the left of the space bar. I'm going to hold that down and hit R. And it's going to give me this run menu. And in the run menu, I'm going to type this in. And I'm going to leave a copy of this in the description below so you guys can just copy and paste this directly into here without mistyping anything. But there it is. It's it's percentage sign, appdata, percentage sign, /.minecraft. And it finds the Minecraft folder. So this puts us into the main Minecraft folder, not the application, like the game running folder. This is the actual application in the background that you don't see because it's running in appdata folder. So in here, when you installed Forge, it should have installed this mods folder. If it did not install this mods folder, it's okay. Sometimes that happens. In the blank space on the window, and if you don't have any, like if this window is like this big, make it a little bigger. Right click in the white space and click on new and say folder. And it's going to pop up this new folder icon up here. And you're going to type in MODS, all lowercase. And then you're just going to click in the white space again. However, I already have a mods folder, so it's asking me to replace this. And I'm going to tell it no. For you, you will say yes because you don't have a mods folder. But if you do have a mods folder, then you don't have to worry about this step. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go into my mods folder. And I already have mods in here, but I'm going to remove them. I'm going to put them in my MC mods folder on my desktop. So I have no mods in there. I'm going to open up another folder, my downloads. I'm going to open that up in a new window. In my downloads, I want to bring over a couple mods. I'm going to literally just drag them into this blank folder over here. World Edit. I'm going to try that. Boom. World Edit. And then what's the latest one we just installed? I think it was Mob Catcher. This one right here. Boom. So I put 2 mods in there. So here's the thing with mods. A lot of times mods don't mesh very well. So they crash your Minecraft. If that happens, you'll remove all the mods except for one. And you will run Minecraft again. You won't delete them. Just put them in another folder somewhere else. And if you run that one and it crashes again, then it's that mod that's having an issue with Minecraft. And that's what we're going to try right now. So we have 2 mods in our mods folder. I'm going to go ahead and leave these 2 open and I'm going to run Minecraft. So we're going to see if it works, first of all. So now we're going to go and find our Forge version for 1.14.3. It should already be in your launcher as an option. If it isn't, you go back to step 1 from the very, very beginning and add it, but it should be right here. Forge 1.14.3, and I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to say play. File, World Edit, Forge 1.12.2 snapshot jars, older version than Forge. See, in the description of World Edit, it claims somebody hand wrote that this works with 1.14.3. It clearly does not. That's the problem I'm talking about, is there's a lot of mods in there, but there's not very many that actually will work with the newest version of Minecraft. So you have to go through and hunt and find, and oh my Lord, it's such a freak. Like this sucks. I have to go and close this out, and I'm going to go into this. I'm going to remove this World Edit. I'm going to put it back into my downloads folder, and I'm going to run it with just Mob Catcher. Let's give that a shot. So I'm going to open up Minecraft again. Forge, I'm going to say play. I'm going to see if Mob Catcher works. And if Mob Catcher works, then yay, we found one that works. That's pretty cool. And I've always wanted a Mob Catcher. It looks like a Pokeball, but nonetheless, I've always wanted some way to catch mobs other than a stinking lead. And it looks like there's a recipe for them too. Okay. Yay, it's loading mods. Early mod setup. Mods setup complete. Freezing data. I like all the notifications. Okay, cool. So Forge is working. Forge version 27. That's cool. Warning, Forge beta. Major issues may arise. Verify before reporting. Okay, so because it's the latest version of Forge, we may have problems. It's not going to damage your Minecraft. It's just going to maybe crash, that's fine. So single player, let's create a new world. Create new world. We're going to put it in creative just so I could show you guys around and say create new world. Let's see if this mob catcher thing works. And I'll be pretty excited if it does, because this is probably one of the very first mods I was able to find that actually works. I've tried 3 others and they all failed. So I figured I would just give it a go and see if any of them, we got any luck and any of them actually worked. So we'll see. Okay, so we're in a ditch. Let's go to E. Let's see if we have this mob catcher. Mob. There it is. Capture device launcher. What? Let's do a stack of those and do a launcher. And do we go find mobs and catch them? Oh, this is so good. Okay, let's go find some mobs. Let's catch a chicken. Catch a chicken. No. Oh. What is this? Mob captured device chicken. Whew. So now let's go ahead and let's turn it to nighttime. So what do I do with this? So if I go down here, can I throw this and have a mob? Yes. Oh, yes. So you don't even need the device. The device is just to launch it. Okay, so let's go to, I see a pig over here. Oh, there's a spider. Okay. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this. Oh, I'm having way too much fun with this. Okay, so what do we have? We have a spider, a creeper, a skeleton, a chicken, a squid, and another chicken. Oh, this is fantastic. So if I take this and I go, I can catch him again. This is so good. Okay, so that's one mod that works. Okay, anyway, so that mod works. So that's fantastic. So we could go and install more mods, download more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and go through the actual questions and whatnot on this video. So that's it. We have one mod loaded. If you, like I said, if you have issues, pull all the mods out, leave one mod in there like we just did, and try to figure out which mod is having an issue. And usually it'll tell you which ones are crashing, but not necessarily always. So there we go. So that worked out for us. I think that's fantastic. I absolutely love the fact, though, that they fixed that issue with Forge. Now let's go to your guys' questions. Let's go ahead and skip the number one is it was pinned 5 months ago. Great video for those of you new to modding completely. True. Very, very true. This video is intended for new guys and girls out there that are trying mods, or just a refresher. When I try launching Minecraft, it says it opened, but I see nothing. When it does open, it gets stuck at a certain point every time. And this is okay. I can't. Wrote this 4 hours ago, as a matter of fact. Okay. When I launch Minecraft, so is this here? It's got 4 replies. What does it say? If you already quick response, but only had just enough items mod. Okay. Also, whenever I try opening it, it says it's already open, but Task Manager doesn't show anything. Well, that's bizarre. Okay, I can't. Try restarting your machine and see what happens. See if there's something running in the background that's odd. Try restarting your actual computer from like go to Windows and go to Power and go to Restart and see if that helps. That doesn't always need to be a thing, but I mean, every once in a while it will fail in that sense. We'll see if that's the case. Otherwise, try running vanilla and see if it still crashes. Or maybe your computer is just conflicting with mods in general. But just enough items is a really, really small mod, and you shouldn't have any issues. So that's a chin scratcher right there. So let's see if we can figure yours out. Like I said, try restarting it and see if that helps. I don't know that it will, but we'll give it a go. Try pulling out just enough items. Try running it with nothing too. See if that works, just to see if Forge works and to see if Forge is locking up your system. That's quite possible. All right. Nightcore Beat says, OMG, thank you so much. All the websites explained it, but were way too complicated, but now finally it works. Thanks. You are very, very, very welcome, Nightcore Beats. Absolutely. A day ago, just go to planetminecraft.com on computer. Sure. Do that. It links right back to Curseforge. Ding. Have fun with that. All right. Pastel Gotcha says this helped a lot, and now I can finally play Pixelmon. I love Pixelmon. It's probably one of my favorite mod packs in general, just because, well, Pokemon, duh. Okay. Rocketron says this is so helpful. Thank you so much. I spent an hour looking at how to do mods, and you helped me. Thanks. You are so welcome. Here you go. Ooh, we just got one as I reloaded. Got one a few seconds ago. 52 seconds ago, we got one from Anissa Neufeld, I think. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Sorry. The orange download button doesn't come up for me. Only the purple Twitch one. I can't seem to get it to download. Anyone know what's up with that? The orange download button on Curseforge? On Curse, right here. It's not orange anymore. It's clear now. So when I made the last video, they changed their website a bit. But even if I go back to here I'm on Curseforge's website. If I go back, it's still a clear download button here now. And if I go here, it'll just show download. So if you already know you want this mod, this practical tools, for instance, just click download. You don't have to go into the page to download it. Just download if you know you already are able to use it. Because the only reason I click on them is to see whether or not their version number, like this game version, says 1.14.3. So I'm able to get some of these practical tools for 1.14.3, possibly. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. All right, let's go back to the questions. Let's give that a shot. You give that a shot and let me know what happens. Okay, helped a lot. I want to say thank you to all these, but I can't because I'm not logged into my account on here. Anyhow, so Rocketron says this helped a lot. Thank you so much. I spent an hour looking on how to do mods, and this helped me. Thanks. You're very welcome, Rocketron. Noah Cians? I know I pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. I put my mods into the mods folder, but nothing happened. I see mod on Minecraft, but nothing is there that is a mod I downloaded. It's 4 active mods, but the mod is not there. Please help. I get it. So when you go into your mods in Minecraft, like when you're playing Minecraft, you click on mods, it has the 4 mods that are probably Forge. The Forge mods are the 4 that are running, where you don't have any of the mods that you put into that folder. That's strange. Unless I'm running mods that are not compatible. Like if I was running 1.113.2, I did dump a bunch of mods into the mods folder to try to test out to see if they would work. And with the 1.13.2 Forge, and none of them popped in, not a single one. So something was conflicting. I had to go through the effort of removing all of them and putting them in one by one. Try giving that a go, see if that works, or try an older version of Minecraft. Again, 1.13 and 1.14 are going to be very, very iffy when it comes to the mods. There's going to be far and few between that are going to actually work. So I would try removing them all and doing one at a time and see if that helps. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments below, and we'll try to answer them in the next go. All right. GD Giant says, I downloaded Forge and everything, but with the new launcher, it is not letting me launch Forge. I downloaded the 1.8.9 version of Forge, but it is not working. Can I have some assistance? Of course you can. Okay, so first of all, you ran 1.8.9 first. Let's hope you did that. If not, I guess Forge wouldn't install to begin with. You installed Forge 1.8.9, and then you found mods for Forge 1.8.9. And then in the new launcher, you will have to go through and probably add that drop down for that version of Minecraft. So if I was going to go to installations here and I wanted to add new, you had to have 1.8.9. Where is it at? Way the crap down here. 1.8.9 vanilla version, and then when you install Forge, it should have the Forge version automatically, and if it doesn't, you'll have to go through here, and it should be at the very, very top. No, it's probably at the very bottom because all the Forge versions are down here. See all my Forge releases? You'll have to pick it from at the very, very bottom of the list of that version of Forge if it's not already here in the playable versions in this list here. If it's already here and you load it and it's not working, then I'm not certain how that's failing. but it's not letting me launch Forge. Try another version and see if that helps. A newer version, 1.8.9 should work because all the old versions should be working just fine. I've not seen any conflicts yet, but maybe this is a new thing. I'm not positive. Let me know if that helps, okay? GD Giant. Okay, a boy who needs help. Help. I love it. Okay, I downloaded. I was trying to read that. Sorry. I downloaded it like you said. Did the Steam Pops, but it acts like a done and it gives me the default. The Steam Pops. I'm trying to make this out, dude. I'm sorry. I'm guessing you're getting a pop-up or of some sort. First of all, don't click on any pop-ups. The only pop-up as of now, especially if 3 days ago, should only be the where to save page. So there should be 0 pop-ups anywhere. It gives you the default. Downloaded it like you said. So you downloaded Forge or you downloaded mods. That's the hard part is with these questions. I'm trying to read what you're trying to tell me, but it's really tough without a little bit more information. So let me know. Is it with you tried to download Forge and it didn't work? Or you tried to download mods and it didn't work? And if you got them put in the folder or you got them installed, or let me know some more information and let's see if we can help you out. A boy who needs help. Okay. Cover Malin? I don't know. Help. Every time I press the Forge thing in my folder, it takes me to a site that says install Java. And ever after I did, it won't open the window you have at 610. Okay, so you have to install Java. It won't open that window without it. That's why I had you do it prior to in this video. Java is required in order to install, and Java is required to install Forge. Unfortunately, I don't like that fact as much as you guys don't like that fact, but it is the case. It's for the most part safe, but if you're uncomfortable downloading Java, just don't. Just go play vanilla Minecraft. It's okay. It's still fun. I know it's tough, but you're going to want to install Java if you want to install mods. And if it's mom and dad's computer, make sure you get permission first. Okay. All right. So Play It 5 days ago says, what a liar. What are the links? Sorry. What a liar. What are the link? Well, not a liar, but the links are in the description down below. There's a bunch of them down there. As a matter of fact, there's a whole lot of links down there. And this is the latest version, right? Yep. That's the latest version. I know there's a bunch of links down there. I put all here. You can actually, I'll show you. Let's go to the more, show more. Look, there is a link for Curse. There is a link for Forge. There is a link even for the Java download, as well as for my wallpaper. Everybody seems to like the wallpaper, so I put a link in there. And there's also the code for a Mac, in case you're installing on a Mac. And that's the library. That's where you press Command-Shift-G for a Mac. And then this is the line you put into a Mac. And then for a PC on Windows, you do Windows R. And then this is the line you put in for Windows. Pretty straightforward, I think. And just read a little, click around a little. I guarantee you'll find the information you look for. Just don't call me a liar, because I don't feel like I'm a liar, and I don't feel like I deserve that. Anyway, so let's go on to Alexandra Vlogs. Hi, Alexandra Vlogs. Please help. I want DecoCraft, but it says need... Okay, so you need a library. So this library here. So check it out. I'm going to copy this. The very, very beginning. Go that and press enter. And it does take me to search back to Forge. Okay, so this is Craft Studio's importer and render library. It's ptr lib, and there's the install for it. I'm going to put a copy of this into her. There she is. Let's reply and go, here you go. Command V. And we'll do a little happy face. I have a Dell computer, but it's not a PC, though. I want to go check Windows installer, and it doesn't come up that screen. I don't know. So there you go. So if it's requiring that library, there's the library. Install that as well into your mods. Some mods require libraries, like Tinker's Construct requires a library in order to run that. You do require libraries for much bigger mods. So there you go. All right. Damian Loader says you can also do it via the Twitch app. that is easier. It is. It's a lot easier through the Twitch app. You can download mod packs through the Twitch app, and it does make life a lot easier. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description down below to that video on how to install mod packs directly through the Twitch launcher. And I got Liam right behind me again. I love. Best video I've ever seen for helping with mods. Very elaborate, understanding, and thorough. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I can probably say that this for many people, you've earned my sub. Not trying to sound powerful. You are. Thank you so much. That warms my heart. I absolutely love seeing fantastic comments that are. Not that I expect it. I never expect that from anybody. I really don't. But it's really nice to see when something works out for somebody. And not that I'm saying for those that it doesn't work out for. There's just an issue you're having, and that's why we're trying to figure it out right now. Hi and hi. Hello. All right. Whenever I try to install Forge, it says there is no Minecraft directory set up. What do I do to fix this? That's an easy one. That is run that version of Minecraft in vanilla first. So like I said, if you want to run Forge 1.8.9, run vanilla 1.8.9 first, just by getting it to that start screen. And once you do, then install Forge and it will run beautifully. If you want to run 1.2.2, run the vanilla version of 1.2.2 first, and then install that version of Forge. It needs that vanilla instance of Minecraft to piggyback off of. So Forge can't run on its own. It's not its own version of Minecraft. It needs that version of Minecraft to connect to. Does that make any sense? And if it doesn't, let me know. I'm rambling and whatever. All right. I don't know. It might be. All right. So One Rushing Bowl 67 says, I need help. It won't work. I've spent hours on it. Oof, hours. I'm so sorry. What point does it fail? All right. There's a lot of points where this could just drop off and be like, John, you failed me. No, I didn't fail you. Just let me know where it failed, and I'll try to help you along as much as I possibly can. Okay, Casey the dog says, thanks for making things clearer. It really helped. I really appreciate it. Aw, thank you. I like that. Okay, Ultima says, I can't add second mods folder. No, you only need one mods folder. Put everything in the original mods folder. If you already have a mods folder, don't need the second one. So when I said make a mods folder, you only make it if you don't have the first mods folder. If you have a first mods folder, when you installed Forge automatically, no need to make the second one.
You only need
three. Three?
No, you can't have one. You can't have two. But you could have any more.
You can have like 10?
You could have
30.
Billion.
Just need one. Anyway.
Billion.
White Intellectual says, you're amazing. I spent hours trying to get mods working, and you were the one I was looking for. You just earned a subscriber. By the way, you should have more subscribers in my opinion. Thank you. Love it. I'm trying to download it. Help. It just keeps downloading random things. My Bitfender is saying there is a threat detected. How do I get rid of this? It won't uninstall. Ooh. I'm probably going to watch this multiple times to remind me of what to do. Really awesome video. And it's really easy to follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. No problem. Anna Terich says, thank you so much. Alex Lowe says, I'll probably watch this. We're going to probably watch this multiple times, which is really good, by the way. For those of you that watched it one time and thought you got it and then things are failing, go back through and try watching it again. I mean, I'm not trying to get you to watch another 30-minute video. It really sucks to have to sit through an entire another 30 minutes. But if you go through sections of it that you think you missed, you might catch something the second time that my ramblings may have skipped over, or you just got bored with my voice. And I understand that because it happens. Anyways, dudes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, if you guys can give me a big fat thumbs up down below, it's greatly appreciated. And if you're at all new to this channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, it does help the channel out a great deal. And while you're at it, if you click the little bell, it turns on notifications and it lets YouTube and dudettes know when we upload our videos. And until next time, guys, see ya.